We have a story to tell. I hope I'm not dropping frames. I need to look this actually. Twitter. My Twitch. I need to see this. So I got a story to tell you. Refresh. I got a real story to tell. Fuck. Come on. I'm actually live right now, boy. Come on, give me my own. Do I have to go dashboard? I might have to go dashboard. There we go. It took you a while. Dashboard. I might have to go dashboard. There we go. It took you a while. Okay. Actually, that works. Move my mic. I might have to go dashboard. I'm going to hear myself over and over and over again. Thanks, me. Just leave it running. Well, I've only got everything working. Stupid mic decided to crap out. Not really the mic. I think it's the cable that decided to do shit out. Hence why I got this thing right here, and it's not plugged here. This is was my original mic that I used before. That I know still works. I just have to fix cabling because cabling is a bitch. I finally got everything working. I need to get a new cable at this, which is gonna be great because I don't know where I could find this kind of cable per se. So that's gonna be great. But I should probably put this on Twitch Twitter. Hello, Cole. I finally got everything working. My mic is actually working now because this cable shitted out, so I can't use this mic, so I'm using this small mic right here. It's great. Just give Dragons heads up to the stream. Thanks, Cole. I know she wants to raid, so this is gonna be cool. And I totally forgot I was auto-hosting her whenever I went offline, so that's great. I heard when I had my stream, when I had my own channel auto running host, I'm like, wait, I'm not supposed to hear this. Hello, Dragon. Oh, come on. Show up as a notification, or do I not have that as a notification? Come on, Dragon Raid. Thank you, Dragon, for the raid of a party of 4. Actually, that's really cool how Twitch does that. So that's how Dragon Raid works. But, hey guys. Welcome to Truck and Talk Thursdays. I got quite of a story to tell you that I just went for the past 10 minutes. Let me put that cable down. Let's go find stuff. Let me see where I'm gonna go. Follow him, he needs the smiles. Aww. Dragon Raid, all the raids. Ooh, story time, definitely. So I was trying to start, on time. And I thought I was starting on time. It's like a D&D party coming in to defeat the boss spam. Oh no, no, I'm not setting that up. So this cable connects to this mic, which will connect to my computer, and I record. And that's what I've been using for the past year. Well, this cable decided to crap out. I'm pretty sure it's the cable. If it's the mic, I'm gonna be pretty sad. But this is like a thrift store find. I mean, a blue snowball microphone at a thrift store find. It's actually good. Thank you, Hippo, for the follow. So, yeah, this cable crapped out, and I know this for a fact it's been going for a while. Thank you, Lourdes, for the follow. This thing produces like a shit ton of static when you're actually using the mic. And I remember this happening before when I was on a Skype call with a group of friends, and they're like, holy shit, what is that? And it's like, I sound like from some horror film or something like that. So, I think this cable finally crapped out, which means I can't use this mic. So I had to use up my backup mic, which is right here, and it created a whole kerfluffle of everything. I think Cole was here like right when I started the stream the second or third time because I was dropping frames first, then my mic crapped out. So I'm like, oh, this is a great limbo of technical difficulties that I'm having for the past 10 minutes. So yeah, I need to get a new cable for this mic if I want to use this again. So right now I'm going to use my little small backup mic that I've used like a year ago. I used it as my earlier recordings before headset and all the other stuff. So yeah, hopefully I sound clear and not staticky because the last one was shit. Oh yeah, and then I remember unplugging one of the USBs that plugs into a hub that plugs into another hub that has my mic and my webcam, and I had a great freeze frame shot. as said by Cole. So Cole, I sound beautiful. Nice. All right. I might need some water now that I finally started the stream. Also, Damn it, auto hosting, because I was trying to run a video test on my end because I was dropping frames. And then when I stopped streaming, I realized it was auto hosting Dragon. So I've heard a little bit of things. It's like, well, shit, I'm still preparing. I'm still trying to figure out stuff. But I managed to figure it out. And hopefully I could get this all fixed out next stream. Because I didn't expect this to happen. I thought it was going to work. But anyways, my controller just went to sleep. Thanks, controller. We're gonna be going places. So I know we have quite a few people that are new here. Welcome to Truck and Talk Thursdays, where I drive trucks, either your truck or American Truck Simulator. We talk about things, either talk about our week, talk about topics. If anyone has a topic that wants to talk about, and usually goes on from here from like 7 to roughly like 8:30, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard. So we got a bit. I don't know what I'm gonna plan to do. I was planning to leave Sweden because I'm in Sweden right now in Eurotruck at the moment. You heard me sing, didn't you? I don't think so. I think Twitch manages to not play that. I don't know. So I need to figure out where I want to go. Is that Denmark? Or is that Denmark? Oh no, Denmark is right there. What's the other D? Germany, right. Let's go to Denmark. Let's bring them some salmon because salmon is great. Fishy and salmon is great. Topic: what rhymes with orange? Ew. Ew. Yes, orange rhymes with. Ew rhymes with orange. There we go. All right, Cole, take your time. Now that I got everything working, let's see if I could actually get this game. I can load up a game. Come on. Ugh. This is what happens when I just only drink water. Okay. Don't get lost. I mean, I got GPS, but sometimes I just go random places. The worst thing I could do is get into a crash. And where am I going? Why are you bringing me all the way around like this when I'm just going to make a left turn and go this way? Oh, not me. Whoops, sorry. Alright, no worries. Need to wind down after stream and change it to PJs. You mean you're not wearing PJs? I'm a terrible person. Is this really not a two-way? I'm confused. There we go. Now my map is working. Alright, now that I got everything working, now everything's clear. Woo. Let's see. What do I usually do? Oh yeah, I talk about my week. Anything interesting happened this week? Not that I know of. Right, spam. If I am home, I am almost crashing. If I am home, I'm in the comfy clothes. True. That's true. Granted, if you like, have I ever had a time wearing jeans for the whole day? No. Yeah, no, good and comfortable. While at home is a smart thing to do. PJs, or when it's slightly warm outside, shorts, or inside shorts. Okay, let's not crash. Come on, I could just not crash in this game for once. I'll be golden. I don't need another repair job. Actually, I do need another repair job. Well, that's great. Okay. All right, let's go places. All right, we're going to Denmark. We're from Uppsala right now in Sweden, so way far north of Europe apparently, if from the looks of the map. And we're going all the way down to Denmark. Eventually, we'll probably go back down this way. I don't know. I'll see. I was down there before, so we'll try. But let's get go. Roll. Actually, I might need that roll. Maybe I don't need that roll. Maybe I could use that roll. To be fair, I got home late today, then I had to rush, do a lot of things, then go straight, and I was like, so now coffee clothes time. Here be. Go get in your clothes. Wow, that sounded weird and out of context. Go get your comfy clothes. There we go, that's better. Okay, come on, we can back this up. I can do this. I'm looking at the thing. I could do this because I need to learn how to do this because I still need to learn how to back up in a real car. because I have been trying to learn how to drive a car because I don't know how to drive a car yet. And I'm learning that now. Apparently I've gotten all the road stuff down, so driving around, like around town, around like that, it's okay. What I just suck is parking and backing up, especially backing up. And I know for the fact in a driving test, that's like even one important thing as well, where it could be a pass fail. So I gotta get working on that. Okay, let's get that camera working. I just wish I could do it like how I back up in this game, like how I do it in real life. Or I want to do that in real life like how I do it in this game. There we go. I can English, not really. Alright, let's get going. Come on, camera, don't fall. So let's see. Anything happened great this week? I'm not turning it right, apparently. Camera. There we go. Okay, let's see. Why can't I think of anything this week aside from just celebrating my mom's birthday just a few days ago? Not really a few days ago, literally yesterday. Being out of town and whatnot, having a nice get together with the family, even though it's just me and my parents, really. But other than that, nothing eventful in a way has happened. I can't think of anything. Haven't done much job hunting, so I have no news on that. What other things? I got a speeding ticket already? What the fuck? Okay. I was like going 8 over and you gave me a speeding ticket. Thanks. Alright, let's navigate through this with finesse. That wasn't really finesse, but okay. I made it. Let's not speed up. Okay, there we go. Aside from that, what else have I done? Pokemon Go, but I was about to say, like, kind of who? Well, I mean, I can't really say who plays Pokemon Go nowadays. Apparently there's still quite a bit of people that still play Pokemon Go. Ooh, let's not skid and die and go off a cliff. Also, why is it so dark? I'm gonna leave headlights on because Europe is so dark. And in American Truck Simulator, America's so bright, so I don't get it. If I could, I would. Aww. Yeah. I know there's still quite a bit of people that actually still wants to play Pokemon Go, but can't for some reasons. Whether it's technology or other things. But I know there's still quite a bit of people that still plays Pokemon Go. Like even around town and where I was when I was out of town a few days ago, or not a few days ago, literally yesterday. There's still apparently quite a bit of people that likes to. My phone has a teensy memory, and the slowest processor. Oh dear, yeah. That could create problems. I know there's a few friends that couldn't play Pokemon Go either because of that as well. So it's like, and then they like moved on. That's like, well, what happens if we wanted to play Pokemon Go? Well, at least I have some friends. Like in real life, one or two friends that still play Pokemon Go, kind of actively, or roughly how I'm playing Pogo. But I know others have like kind of stopped and moved on with their thing. It's like, I'm still trying to play it. Hopefully I can get to 30. I'm like now halfway to 30. So hopefully I can get to 30 and can finally get that nice good bonus and stuff. And Cole, all you miss is that I'm leaving Sweden to go to Denmark. Tried to explain my week, which I didn't do much per se. There's the car, I was looking for you. Come on, Joe. Come on. Go faster. And explain about Pokemon Go, the not really dead game. To be fair, even though some people say it's a dead game, apparently it's not where I play it. So it's still oddly active. I don't know if there's bots roaming around, even though I think they said they've banned bots. But I've been playing it, and I'm actually having a fun time again playing Pokemon Go. I guess because of the events that are going on in Pokemon Go, it has brought me more interest to play it again. Because I need to like update. Oh, hi everyone, bye everyone. I'm going this way. That's true. That's true, Cole. People would say that. But I mean, I have again. Like I said before, I had like a few friends that stopped playing it and moved on. But others have played it. Look at Destiny. Most people say it's over, but people still play it. And many other games as well. That is not like the top mainstream games. You know, like Fortnite, PUBG, even CS:GO, League of Legends, all that stuff. So it's like I think once something exciting comes out, there's always like that crest of new players and players coming back to play, which will bring its popularity again. Why is 100 kilometers an hour a lot faster than what I'm thinking it? This feels fast, even though this is like what 60 miles an hour. That's just one example. Yeah, and there's like many other examples of that. I've had it. I'm gonna keep that on cruise control and turn off my lights because I think it's bright now. But yeah, like I said, like the new events going on in Pokemon Go, it's getting me interested. I kind of want to finish my Pokédex. I still haven't done. I still haven't even finished Kanto. What am I talking about? I'm almost there, but I'm not. All right, let's move over this way. Let's pass all these cars and truck. But yeah. Aside from that, I had a pretty uneventful week. I know there's a few things I'm planning to do this coming May. I do have commencement graduation coming up at the end, closer to the end of May, so there is going to be no Truck and Talk Thursdays, not next week or the next week, but I think 3 weeks from now, the 24th, I will not be doing Truck and Talk Thursdays because I will be graduating. I will be in the hopefully all the ceremonies that are going to go on that day for my degree and the general one. So I'll be gone. I'll be out of town, going to San Francisco because that's where I went. And hopefully I get my diploma cover. I already have my degree here. They already sent it out to me. I just now need the cover. Unless if they can mail it out, I don't know. Well, I'll see it out there. But I know I have another San Francisco trip before then, the 14th of May, which is I think a Monday, because I have to pick up the graduation regalia and all the other stuff, which I explained I did one vlog back in March trying to get that before, and it didn't work out. But this time on May 14th, Monday, I should be able to get it. I don't know how long of a line would it be and how much stress it would take because everyone's going to pick it up in those few days. But I'm going to pick it up and hopefully I'll remember to vlog it better. We'll see. Because I still have an itch to vlog, but there's some things I can't vlog. There's some things I just can't vlog or I don't want to vlog. And usually I use Truck and Talk Thursdays to talk about it. So that's how I try to convey things that have gone on this week, usually through this. Welcome back, Dragon. I apparently put welcome Dragon back, or welcome Dragon. I could speak. I can speak because even though I took a nap, I ate and I feel awake. I should be fine as we're driving down the highway. Wee. So yeah, pretty uneventful week. Hopefully I can make it more eventful. Probably coming in the next few weeks. Definitely it's going to be more eventful coming in the next few weeks. Again, I don't think this week or next week, but definitely the following week, and then not streaming Truck and Talk Thursdays on the 24th. Thanks, Dragon Bag and Wagon. Exactly. I'm just thinking of you having a bag and wagon now. A wagon with a bag. What'd you miss? Not much. I explained my pretty lackluster week. Hanging out with family for my mom's birthday. And playing Pogo. Because I'm trying to get to level 30. So, aside from that, nothing eventful happened. Per se. Just games people think are dead. Yeah, pretty much that too. I know. You're right, that is true. Right, like there's always a lot of people that says it's dead, even though there is technically a community for quite a lot of things, really. Even though it's not seen in a global perspective. Oh please, I know eventful things. Yeah, but most of those are personal things, and I need to keep it hush hush. Or it's particularly not interesting to say in public, I'd say. But that's probably from Oracle. Exactly. It's that. So yeah, how are your guys' week? Has anything eventful happened this week? I know we just came into May. Tomorrow will be May the 4th. I like how I said it that with the Cinco de Mayo on Saturday. Well, it's the day after Friday, Daryl. Saturday. I've just been worried. It's very eventful. Very eventful, to be honest. There it is. It's still weird. I feel like I'm speeding, but I'm not. I'm actually 5 under the speed limit. But it feels so fast with this nimble truck. Came home Sunday from a business trip to Florida. I've been working the last few days. Oh, wow. Nice. So you've been going places, as I've read. That's pretty cool. I mean, I would want to ask, but I don't know if you would like to bring out like what was it about. Well, that's fun. I actually want to go back to Florida now, because I did used to live there for 2.5 years. Granted, like I said before on the stream, I want to go back anywhere I have been, because I like traveling and I want to travel, but I need the money first. I also want to go to conventions, and it doesn't help me that Crunchyroll has been sending emails about their Crunchyroll convention happening on Labor Day weekend, and I know there's still like a little bit of news, like more developing news for TwitchCon over at San Jose in October. So it's like, I want to go, but I don't have money for this at the moment. Wow, I'm reading major post as most pager. I don't know why. Had a major post semester funk, and it's worse as a teacher, by the way. Oh dear, that's not good. Then it was my stepdad's birthday. Got invited to play D&D on the big channel. Ooh, nice. Having an interview Saturday and life. Wow, your week's definitely eventful, Dragon. Well, that's cool. So, I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of May birthdays that I'm gonna know now. I think. Granted, I only know my mom's, and I think my mom's sister, so my aunt, had their birthday today. Wow, that was weird to put into a sentence. And your stepdad's birthday. There we go. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna say. I literally had a brain fart. That's cool. You got another interview. Can't wait to hear about that once it happens this weekend. And dang, D&D on a big channel. That must have been interesting, to say the least. But must have been really fun. This month and my uncle lol. Also from Cold Fun Side, got on Vox from a 4-month hiatus, missed the server. Yeah, I haven't. To be fair, yeah, I haven't fully played Vox in like months as well. I think Dragon's roughly the same. We kind of go on and off, but it's like that's about it. Tried to maintain towns on both Gold and Emerald. Diamond's already just too busy, so fuck that. But aside from that, we don't do much after that. Oop, let's not crash. Haven't played yet. Next Thursday, D&D. Ooh, oh, that's gonna be fun. Emerald fan all the way. Yeah, I mean, I want to keep playing on Gold. just so I can get some like armor and all that stuff, just so I could feel just as proud as like in Emerald, because Emerald I have literally everything of everything ish, not really everything of everything, but it's like I want to like do the same thing over on Gold as well. So I miss building a server. That too. Man, how many projects have I tried to think about and didn't do or finish? Actually, do I have any projects there? Yeah, I do have projects on Emerald that I didn't finish yet. I remember trying to build a small resort somewhere on Emerald. Somewhere in Emerald. Like, it's like in the middle of practically nowhere. I remember building it on a little island that's connected to a big landmass. And I think no one is there. I think no, go turn. Come on, let me turn. I just need to get in. Take it down the side. Nope. If you ever see my new home will be the Vox PD. Vox PD? Question mark? Little asshole. Why did you pull out like that? What the fuck? I'm going to pass you. Come on, I need to pass all these trucks because fuck them. It will be a ways off. But I'm willing to look at it. Like, I'm actually curious, what is Vox PD? Is that something that I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't know on Fox nowadays, which is pretty sad. I was thinking, is it Fox Police Department? Okay. All right, go ahead, Cole. I'll keep on checking here. I need to gas up apparently. Starting to get close to. I think I already had half a tank of gas, so I need to get thing of gas. I always like having it filled up rather than going empty because fuck that. I think like in the early days of playing Euro Truck, I remember breaking down twice because I forgot to get gas and realizing how far it was. Ooh, that's a turn. Okay, let's pull into this one. There's two here. A while ago, Omar invited me to her town and made me town sheriff, so I made my home the town police department. Ah, that's so cool. I would definitely want to see that when we're on next time. I would definitely want to see that. Oh, that's cool though. Town sheriff. Dang, now we need a police officer. Well, I mean, on Gold we technically have a city hall, so we don't need a police department. Because the police department could be held there. Emerald! Eh? There's not really an office on Emerald. And for the move to Goons Town, I plan on making it much bigger when I make it Fox PD. Okay, it'll be roughly 8x8. Wow, that's gonna be huge. That'll be great. Gonna build it like a... so plots big and all the way to bedrock. Ooh, that's gonna look cool. I don't know why I'm thinking it's gonna be like a nice big tower. Assuming it's gonna be a tower. Man, I have a weird fascination for towers when it comes to building on Minecraft. What can I say? I like build projects, not just myself but for others. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not a tower. Okay. I figure for a plot 8x8, that's too huge for a tower actually. But dang, that's gonna look cool. So you're gonna try to put out like all the whole thing, like a booking room, investigation room, jail cells, all that fun stuff that a jail has, or any police department building would have. Okay, I need to slow down a bit. Cruise control, baby. One thing you would like. 2 holidays ago, I saw a tower from Lord of the Rings in Emerald. Oh, right. Have I seen that? Two Halloweens ago was 2015. Granted, I think I remember stopped playing Vox fully, ish, when I started in San Francisco. So. Why? It's weird that I kind of recollect it, even though I probably don't, because I wasn't really on Fox during that time. Oh, cool. I made Sam watch a movie finally. Alright, that did happen. Yeah, I was actually really. It's a. The first thing when I saw when I first saw like when I saw the first few minutes was, I felt like I've seen this before. Probably like when I was like a kindergarten, first grade, during like one of those movie days in school. It's like, this looks familiar. But it was a good movie. like a critic that I am now ish. I've noticed like over exaggeration because maybe I just watch too much anime that makes every over exaggeration shows their over exaggeration fully. But definitely was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm realizing like, Dragon, you're gonna have to tell me what year it is. I think it's the 90s, definitely, but I just can't remember if it was the early or mid 90s that movie came out. Let's put it back on gear. The bear scene's really good. Yeah. What would be my favorite scene in that thing? Fuck, I can't remember. I'm playing the movie in my head. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember a good derpy moment other than the bear scene, but I think that's the only thing I can think of, actually. Cause you know me, I like derpy shit. The polar bears, Northern Lights. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good one as well. Fuck. I can't eat bottle caps. Eat 1995. All right, there you go. I was like wondering, was it mid 90s or something like that? I have to ask, and I don't remember if we talked about this, but what are some of your favorite movies? This is my exit. Good question. Actually. Okay. I have a weird handful that I still like to go back upon in a way. Because okay. Yeah, today, like nowadays, I don't watch movies as much. But, Moana is really good. I remember watching like a handful of movies back when I was a kid. Let's see. I still like Mulan. I don't know. We still like Mulan no matter what. As an anime film, I actually do like Mulan. Not because I'm Asian. It's just that. Okay, maybe it is that reason. Even though I'm not Chinese. But there's something with that movie I really, really liked. There it is. I'm thinking a bunch of like Disney Channel movies rather than Disney movies. So that would include maybe because I'm going through maybe I'm realizing I'm going through a thing right now with it. I have High School Musical stuck in my head, but that's about it. I do like Lilo and Stitch. I know there's like a handful of Disney. I know there's quite a bit handful of Disney movies I've seen. That weirdly enough, I kind of like Cars. Call me weird, but I like Cars. Original one, not 2. I haven't really seen much of 2, and I haven't seen 3 at all because I'm not too sure. So a lot of people say it's kind of eh. Wall-E, I wish they made more. I wish they kind of made a sequel to that, even though I don't know how you make a sequel for Wall-E. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Descendants, Seal, Fury, I, Robot, Hacksaw Ridge, just to name a few. I kind of remember. I kind of remembered it. What others? I know I have like a handful of like comedy and action. Also, I don't know why the movie that kind of stands out for me because every time it shows on I think TBS or something back in like the mid 2000s was the action technically, yeah, the action movie Speed. I don't know, something up with a bus trying to keep up 50 miles an hour is just interesting to see, and have that all based in LA. I don't know, that was a movie I watched from time to time back like years ago when it shows on TV. um let's see. Deadpool was cool. I wish I could get into like the oh my god, I don't want to fuck up what I was gonna say. I heard about that. I heard about the interpretive dance in Celine Dion's new music video, which I didn't even know that Celine Dion made a new music video. That was news to me today, or yesterday. Is it yesterday or today? I forget. It was more. I was like surprised that you know Deadpool was in a new Celine Dion music video. I'm more surprised that Celine Dion has made a new music video. Go watch it right after this stream. I'm going to. I haven't seen that yet, actually. And also, I apparently made the wrong turns. I'm going around the long way. Whoops. I thought that was my turn. I actually had to turn one more. Well, this load is going to be a little bit late. Turn that one like a boss. I know there was like a few like other films that I remember watching, like 2000s, like the early 2000 films, but I can't remember some of their names. There's a lot of bands coming out with music this year. I'm like, yes. Going through the thing. And there's my turn. I have no idea how I missed this turn, but I did. Alright, now let's get ourselves going. Please don't tell me there's like an exit this way. Oh no, there isn't. Okay. Yeah. No wonder they had me exit this way. Let go. I need to sneeze. Oof. Yeah, those are some of the movies I still remembered. I remembered, well, I also remember watching the first movie of Harry Potter, because yeah, don't recall the rest of the movie, the rest of the series though. I should technically finish that series. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Come on, because it's beautifully animated. Oh my god, Moana, yes. That was actually. No, that was. I'm just having random thoughts in my head. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Raise your voice. I've heard that before somewhere. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Off the rumble strip. Ooh, missed. Those are... And I think Dragon's gonna have to load up one of them soon. Those are the movies I haven't watched, actually, that I'm interested in. Both Breakfast Club and Dead Poet Society. I mean, I keep hearing it over and over from like various people. I've been wanting to watch it. I should probably turn on my headlights. Hello. I will make you watch them. There it is. Oh, that's 90. That's 90. That's 90. Slow down. Slow down. For me, Fury, because it's the closest thing to seeing what it was like for my grandfather. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Was a tank operating in the Korean War? Oh wow. I know there's like a lot of war movies. It's weird. Why is it the first thing when I tried to think of a war movie was Schindler's List? Thanks, me. That's interesting to say. Telling him this is on about a night challenge and death himself for his life. Oh wow. That's my engine! There we go. I want to say something, but I can't think of anything. My mind's running blank. I'm just like going dot 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 dot. Aside from, there's some interesting ones that I actually like seeing these styles I want to see one day. Sure. I don't. Because the movies you listed called actually, they're names I actually haven't heard. Definitely. This is technically the first time I've seen, or I've heard about these movies. That's not a speeding thing, he moves it. Speeding camera. Oh wow. Oop. Shit. Come on, control it, Thank you. I want a cup of coffee so I can make this. I think I'm good. I forget if this mic actually could pick up my dad a little bit easier. Also, I don't know where are my OBS hotkeys. Shit, I need to know where my things are. Fuck. There we go. That's a toll plaza. Okay, there we go. I'm finally in control of my car. I mean truck. Hoopla. Well, I'm going to draw auto tolls now. Get in one thing, please. I'm getting in. I just need to pass. There we go. Much better. Yeah, let me go. Ooh, whoa, that was a big bump. He never told us much of his time in the war except what he did. What story was he get? That was the game. Stuffy. One story we got was when his tank was in. The morning came and his tank was the only surviving one. Oh shit. Damn. That is crazy. That must have been quite a... Dang. That is some kind of scene. Being the only tank. You know, being the only surviving tank in that area. It's crazy. And you know what's slightly interesting? I've maybe because of how American history is taught, that's never like really explored. I've always wondered about the wars after World War II, especially like Korean War, the Vietnam War. I know a little bit about it, and like maybe a little bit of the Gulf War because it did preceded the events that happened within the early 2000s. So something I'm weirdly interested in. I don't know if I'm ready to watch movies about it because it is war movies, and they can get very deep. And I've seen a handful of war movies, and they're quite there. They're quite out there when it comes to conveying like scenes and whatnot, and like a bit like very deep. That's why I love and appreciate this movie, because it's the closest we ever get to know what it's like for him. I see. Given wars were different, that's true. Yeah, it's like, like the only things the only things we get to know is everything before World War II, and that's usually like the big prospect for him. But there was still quite a bit of like turn of events coming in. I guess maybe history down the line will eventually incorporate those wars, like Korea, Vietnam, and like the Gulf Wars and all that stuff. Um, but it's like I'm realizing history nowadays only goes up to practically goes up to World War II as their main focal point in terms of history. Which I guess it makes sense. That's how you form many of like some of the big countries, but usually like those other wars has formed independence of like many other countries that are now here today. So I know I've been okay once. That is the wrong key. There it is. Letters for Iwo Jima and flags of our artist history has basically taught, and that's true. Singapore is the worst. They completely censor outside history. Have to do research. Interesting. Oh, that must have been fun. I didn't know. Actually, did not know about that. That Singapore actually does censor about that. I would think like a handful of other Asian countries like China and all that stuff. But never like the very political. But I didn't know Singapore actually did that. Even though Singapore is quite an advanced first world country, I actually. I think I remember you telling me this, but it still surprises me to this day that it is like that. Ooh, fuck. The game releases is when they do not mess around. I've heard that they don't mess around as well. What the fuck? You're expecting me to park like that. Or that. That'll make a really, really hard turn. They do an amazing job with a lot of things in Singapore, but education is cringy sometimes. That's oddly news to me. Yeah, I know. Like, there's like a handful of countries that likes to seclude, world knowledge of the world, because sometimes it's a bit. And sometimes they just don't want to tell that to people until they want to know later. Spam, do you either have HBO Prime? No, on both accounts, I think. I know we have HBO over on DirecTV, but that's only on the main room, and my dad watches it like every time. Used to have Prime, but they recently removed me because I am not a student anymore, and I didn't want to pay the $99, now $119 a year for Prime, and I should have done that. Whoops. But so it's a no over no on that one. Let's do one more load, I think. 8 o'clock? Yeah, we'll do one more load. Let's see. I want to go to Norway. Can we go to Norway? I don't want to drive all the way down to France. I don't want to drive to Dresden. I've been there already. Let's go back to Uppsala. Bremen. I know, no more Twitch Prime sub for me either. Damn, I would really recommend to watch the series, Band of Brothers. It's a great show about easy company paratroopers of World War II. Ooh. I still want to say that sounds familiar to me, but I'm pretty sure I never watched it. Ooh, that's the route I want to go through. Where's Dresden? Dresden, where are you? That's Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf. Was it Dresden that it gave me? I can't remember. Was it Dresden? Hold on. Uppsala. It was Dresden. Oh, no, not Dresden. It was Bremen. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm not too much about learning history through film. Historic fiction versus research. I mean, there's definitely a good... there's a lot of good historic fiction. I know I learned this through school, but there's a lot of good ones out there. Oh, let's go to Bremen. I apparently haven't explored the city that much. And they got new highways. And we got new places to go. And new places to see. Alright, let's go. One thing I will admit that I love about war movies and their true stories. True. True on both counts. And technically over in a novel you could tell a heck of a lot more rather than in a movie because you have to keep... There's some things you might want to keep censored, otherwise it could be too long, it could be too political or all that stuff. Books usually don't have that yet, usually don't have that restriction. Usually. But there's such thing as called banned books, so... Some movies have some changes and such, but overall the stories they tell is what I like. And I guess it gives you somewhat of a picture of how everything went down, I guess. I guess that's a good difference, I guess. While you can imagine it if you read it in a novel, which is usually fun to do. Sometimes without a visual you can't really imagine it fully, so... Bad books, that's a topic I get worried about. I know there's also a few books in there that is quite questionable as to why it's actually banned in the first place, but I'm not gonna go there. We could talk about another time. Also, I am not muted anymore. Okay, I like had to check again. Like, am I muted? No. That's not my turn. Oh right, I was supposed to install the real mod. So I'm not even going to IKEA, I'm going to ICA. Welcome to ICA. Oh dang, you're gonna make me turn so sharp here. Really, guys? Ooh, so close. For example, I'm going to explain high schoolers traveling the country interviewing soldiers of World War II. 300. I feel like I've heard about that. I feel like I've heard about that. Of a high schooler trying to travel around and visit them. I forget where. It sounds familiar to me. Student kids will learn about the real world somehow. Right? Yeah. But it's always bound through politics, and that's why a lot of things get banned, including books, which is stupid, but okay. He wants to capture the history, which is something that that's a pretty cool thing to do, because what happens when they actually, they pass? We don't get to know about their side of the story when it comes to like wars, especially like World War II, because there's a lot of things that happen in World War II literally around the world, and it's World War II. I mean, weirdly enough, I actually I remember before this actually has sparked some interest because I took a Filipino history class back in SF State, and my professor the professor that was teaching it is pretty known to the Filipino American community, especially when it comes to being recognized in America for what they've done, especially in World War II, because there were some regiments, I can't remember the right word for it, But there were some troops that were based from the Philippines that fought with America during World War II against Japan. And I know there's like, I kind of remember some of the history, but there's like, some of them has yet to be acknowledged by either the United States, Japan, or both. Because when you hear World War II in Asia, all you could think of is Japan and the United States, right? Um, Technically, Philippines play a very big role in that war, because that was pretty much a big land of dispute. Because first it was under the Spanish, then Americans came over to get rid of the Spanish, and then they took over. Then World War II happens, then Japan captured the Philippines, and then like this whole mess of like which country taking over the Philippines before independence in like the 50s, if I remember correctly. So it's like there's a lot of things that's been unrecognized, and then it's like, remember taking that class, it's like I'm actually a little bit mildly interested on how that, and I know he was like advocates for all to like for the remembrance of like those people and all that stuff, and it's like it's quite a thing that actually popped into my head for a bit. No idea where he would post interviews. I feel like I've heard about him before, but I don't know where. Either in news or something like that. One minute history in my life. Tiger Squad, group of volunteer pilots pilots, not firefighters, Daryl. Pilots who defended China from Japan with P-40s. Oh wow. Again, that sounds familiar. I don't know why. I don't know where I've heard of it, but I felt like I've heard about that before. It's weird. Am I going the right way? Oh, I am. Okay. There we go, much better. Alright, let's get going places. It's the police. Ooh, and there goes the sign. I took down the sign. Let's press 1, let's go. One story told in the movie that's truly amazing. Sorry, Rich. I am about to crash to places. Jesus. Never heard of that one. Ooh. Pacifist Transformers. No, this isn't something. In one night. Oh, jeez. That's... Well, then. Dang, that's crazy. To do that all in one night. That's some dedication right there. To save the people you know. Also, let me turn off. Whew. Keep turning on the fan, and then it's like I'm too hot, and after that it gets too cold, and I'm like, okay, I need to turn it off. Now I'm getting too hot again. God damn it. Alright, let's just keep up moving. Let's keep the drive. He's the first conscious subject to turn to Medal of Honor. Oh wow. Come on, let's go through. Let's go. Oh my god, another bridge. Holy shit, how many bridges are here in this game? That's not even the main bridge. What the fuck? Okay. Dang, that's something. I mean, deserves it. I'm thinking this now. It's like definitely deserves it because of what he done. There we go. I got this working now. Thank you, GPS were telling me, merge the fuck up. Just to let you know, the movie doesn't hold back. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm ready for good feels. Or interesting, right? Very deep feels. There it is. Interesting feels. Very deep feels. There it is. Well, I said there it is way too many times and I'm swerving. Let me move over. Can I please move over without driving to the edge? Oh, it's great. We need to get gas again. Well, I'm not driving this the right way. Why am I driving on the line? Hold on. Let's stay centered for once. I also get gas here in a bit. What do you mean you couldn't find a job and had to return? What the fuck? You're fired again. That cost you 1,390 euros. What the fuck? Let me drive through and get. One thing I need to let you know about this man is what he said. That's what he says. There. Every time they say a soldier, by tying them to a rope and lowering them down, safely pick up. Please, Lord, help me get one more. Dang. He really wants to save them all as best as he can, huh? That again. That's dedication right there. No, I do not want to stop and park. I want to keep on driving. Dang. It's like movies like that I want to get into. It's like movies like that I do want to watch, but I don't know if I'm ready for the big on tissues and feels. I feel like I need to watch it with a group of people, like a group of people. Not just as fellow soldiers, Japanese soldiers too. Dang, that's crazy. That's true though, you can't save them all though. There is actually one other, speaking of war movies, there's actually one animated film that I do want to watch. A lot of the, more and more people are starting to bring up nowadays. And I remember doing like a little bit of research into it. It's a, why can't I remember the director's name? Or was it a Studio Ghibli film? I forget. It's Grave of the Fireflies. I've heard that's a very, very emotional movie because it takes place at the very end. It takes like towards the end of World War II because that's, I think, said when the nuclear bombs dropped down on Hiroshima and all that stuff. Apparently some critics say it's not a war movie, even though the director said it is a war movie. And it's showing like the two main actors like trying to live up, I think, their final days after in war torn Japan. Because I know it's like, oh, there's no speed limit here. What the fuck? Let's go. Yes, it is. I have not seen it, but it takes place in Japan following two siblings. That's what I heard. And I've heard it's like, I think their final days after the bomb and all that stuff. I remember reading a synopsis of it, but I don't know anything of what happened like that. And I remember hearing about this from a few friends, colleagues, and like internet stuff, internet resources. That's like saying it's a really, really good movie. Also going really fast. Why is the Autobahn so? Why must the Autobahn have no speed limits in this highway? You could seriously fucking crash here. I'm recklessly driving right now. Look at this, open road for days. I'm slowing now. I slowed down as best as I could on that one. Go. Go. Before I clip you. Oh, I'm clipping you, alright. Watch that movie, Jungle. Let me know how it is. I don't know if she's ready to, if she's willing to watch that kind of movie. That's, I heard it's also a pretty deep movie to watch. I need to move lanes. What the fuck, truck? Really? I know you're changing back. Oh, I hate so much. Alright, let's pick up speed. Come on, let's go. I'm going to drive fast, and I'm going to get away from you, you little bitch. I'm going to cut you off. I'm an asshole. I don't do this in real life. I promise you, I am a very safe driver in real life. And I could say that. Alright, let's just keep going up here. I'm driving like an asshole, though. I gotta say that. I'm driving like a complete asshole right now. Osh fart. Exit. War movies I still love, and true stories are a must watch for me. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, like, after you explain this, there's some that are intriguing that I want to watch, but I don't know if I'm ready for, like, feels and like that. Remember the Titan Clear. See, those are movie titles I've heard about, but I don't think, yeah, I don't think I've watched it either. I gotta stop running through that rumble strip. Come on, truck. Oh, my exit lane this way. Speed up, bitches. We're going on our trip. Not in our favorite rocket ship. Damn, I really like Germany with its Autobahn speeds, aka Autobahn speed limits, which is no speed limit. But I'm really running on that line. Ooh, controlled that. Remember the Titan's beautiful. Maybe I don't know. I heard the title. I don't think I've watched it. But one movie that's a common, I kid you not, it's called Tag. Based on triggers, plays the same game of Tag for years. Spam drive better. I know, I'm trying. What's with all the slow trucks today? But when you're giving me a high rate of speed, or a road with no speed limit, I kind of just want to drive like stupid. Even though there's some sensible truck drivers here. I'm just gonna keep speeding up. Sorry, guys. I'll at least keep it at 110. This is the speed I can actually cruise on. Oh no, I'm dropping frames. Drive stupid and then you do something stupid. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Fuck. But I see my exit for Bremen. Yeah, I realized I was dropping frames there for just a second. It's coming back. Yeah. Sometimes Comcast gets its like little hiccups and whatnot. I was having apparently a bitrate upload bitrate problem right when I started the stream. I think it finally improved aside from that little blurb that just happened. But I remember I was like running half my upload speed that I usually get. And I was like, okay, I have to change the quality. And so I did change the quality this time, because I'm not too sure how clean the picture is. I'm pretty sure, or how crisp the picture is. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I remember I had to lower the bitrate because the upload kind of went poopy at first. So hopefully it still looks good. I just realized I haven't really checked upon that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a stream that didn't drop frames for like a second. Damn you Comcast, or damn you Wi-Fi, because I'm streaming this on the laptop and Wi-Fi is what? Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi. It has its good it has its goods and it has its quirks. Which is great. Fuck you. Fuck. Whoa, where am I going? Oh shit, I need to download that demo. What demo? What kind of demo are you talking about, Cole? Okay, I could stay in my middle lane. I could stay in my lane for once, damn it. Ooh, I heard about that game. Detroit Become Human. That's it looks pleasing. And it looks interesting. But I don't have a kind of computer or console that would run that. I don't have a console that could play it or a computer that would run it. Because a MacBook Pro without a graphics card would not run that. I drive like a car with a truck. That's great. Oh, let me go through this because, man, I can crash into those barriers and it's not going to be pretty if I do that. Oop. Okay, come on, I can get my turning radius working here. I almost forgot, and it's something my sister and I want to try. I do drive like a madman. I mean, this is an Autobahn, and I drive like literally a car, even though this is a fucking truck. I don't know why though. 110 kilometers an hour, which is technically 70, is a bit fast actually. But it's like an Autobahn, and it's like I just want to keep going. Granted, I still have very slippery controls because this is a different kind of truck over American truck, so everything is just so slippery. Be his conscious and drive better. There we go. She definitely has. I don't learn from it sometimes. At least in game, I don't learn from it. Real life, I don't speed. I need to pass you, fuck. I might be able to take one more trip. I'm gonna take a short one, a shorty. Oh, fuck. Or I'll park somewhere. But what are we waiting for? I might go for that gas station that I see over there. Gas station hype. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Or I could sleep in the hotel. I kind of want to just stick with the Bremen. I think I weirdly know one fact about this place. Apparently there's something called I think it's the Bremen Towers, and I'm pretty sure it's in this city where they actually do a lot of, I think, space experiments. I want to say, I think it's in this city. That they've done a lot of things. What was your best moment in university or college, man? Good question. I know I have some. I know I have one. At least one. But let's see. Cole. For the record, I have never been in a fraternity. I'm not that kind of person that's going to go to a fraternity in college. No, I've never did that. I promise you I haven't. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person in college. It's a joke. Because if it is, I'd be a completely different person now. I'm barely social. We all are in one form of aspect, but I think, good stuff. I think the one that really stands out for me the most, and I'd say this is a pretty good memory. Um, it was when I was in a game design class with one of my friends and Pat, as in Patrick Stagg. That's when I first met him. Um, we were creating our game. Um, it were I think we were the group that literally had absolutely no skills in creating a game. Like literally literal zero skills. Like nothing in game like the from the thought process to actually creating the game and sprites and all that stuff, nada. Um so we all became like a crack group called Team No Skill because literally we had no skill. Um and we were the group that just had we had a pretty fun time trying to create the game we created, which was called Pastry Apocalypse. I know I've said this in Pat's stream one time about the game, and I know there's like a handful of people that wants to know about that game. But it's about this main character named Churro Chica because I think that was within our FNAF time where Chica is a good name. I forget if it was. No, FNAF was like later. I forget when Five Nights at Freddy's came out. Um, we had that main character named Chica that is defeating the pastry monsters. This wasn't the idea yet. We were planning to do like a side scrolling sort of deal. Um, it's not even a spin off game. Okay, so it was later. Because this was back in 2013, and I think Five Nights was 14, 15? Oh yeah, that's definitely 14, 15. Um, FNAF later than your game. That's what I thought. Um, so it was supposed to be like a side-scrolling adventure game and whatnot. I meant ripoff. Which became a top-down shooter because when we created things, it's great. It's great. First it was just like a regular thing, like an RPG, regular RPG. And then one day, someone in our team decided to say, you know what, we should do something with pastries, just to put a twist into it. Twist. And we had churros as a weapon. It's great. Jelly-filled churros as a weapon. And yeah, so what's a pastry? And it's like, we all thought of it, and it's like, you know what? It's a stupid idea, but it's a great idea. And so it happened. They created that game from like with all the creation of like storyline and whatnot. Not really much of a storyline because we only had one level and one final boss, but there wasn't much story about that. One big level that was created and all that stuff. So yeah, it was just stupid fun. Created over in GameMaker. That was the first time I ever experienced with GameMaker. I didn't do much of the coding. I did more of the art, but I did look through the coding. And it's like, oh Jesus. I think nowadays, if I actually did try to create a game, I could probably understand GameMaker more because back then I barely knew coding and all that stuff. But now it's like, yeah, created that game, and apparently we were out of the 4 or 5 groups there. We were like the team that was actually had the most completed game. Other people's were just only in concept start. Some of them were like still had a lot of big glitches and whatnot. We had a more or less full-fledged game, even though it's just one level and one boss. So it's like that. I would say that was basically the best moment in my life, and all the stupid conversations me and that group had. Apparently, one member of our group didn't know anything about bagel bites or pizza rolls, which thank you Pat for bringing that up, and then having our head, our team, our lead coder to actually go to his house and actually finish the game, having bagel bites and pizza rolls, and then a bunch of other stuff that I remembered doing that with the group and Pat. So it's like, it's probably the most memorable thing. It's probably the memory I did like back then. I'm actually honestly curious. I know you've done a lot of things in university, especially when I first met you back years ago. Dang, it's gonna be 4 years now. See, moments are from your phone. I was very slow in university with horrible groups. So my memory was about the biggest surprise of success. Ooh. I'm having a hard time doing this. Okay. Maybe I can. This is how I'm gonna learn how to back up. Game. In this game. Turn the wheels this way. This way again. Ah, I fucked it up. Also, oh no, Cole, what did you do? It's weird. That was the one I was actually thinking of as well. I think that's probably like one of the best ones, especially especially being in that planning process a little bit, and then seeing how well you did in the end. That's still something though. I'm still amazed to this day that you still landed a job, literally landed a job right after your practicum. Am I center again? There. That's something I don't think I've ever heard from other people, getting a job straight out from like practice. Woohoo, let's save this game. I'm going to park it somewhere. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'll just wait for Cole to say his thing, you know, his favorite moment over, or favorite college university moment. As I'm going to park this truck somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to park it though. As a chick muff. Alright, let's find a place to park. Because I think I want to stick with Bremen. I don't think I want to move anywhere else. There's a lot of fun bridges around here to go. Our fun roads to go through. I don't know where the hell I'm going to go next because there's still like a lot of roads. Apparently I haven't explored Innsbruck. Or Ostrava. Or Dortmund. Or Plymouth. I still don't know why I haven't explored that. There's still a lot to explore in this game. Yeah, like a bunch of other places. So I have to do that soon. My sister's so serious and not funny. But hey, it's a very heartfelt thing. That's a pretty amazing thing. Living on campus, I went to a Halloween event for the dorm. It was a fun get-together party and gaming and such. Ooh. I remember having a Halloween like that with friends. In one room, you can play Slenderman with an audience watching on a projector. Oh, dear. Jesus. Nope, I'm noping out of there very fast. I'm not much for horror stuff. About 20 people were watching, including a buddy and myself. Oh, that must have been fun. Also, I really need to fix this. One day I'll fix it. Oh no. This can't end good. This can't end well. Let's see, where was I planning to park? Oh yeah, the gas station, so I can get some gasoline. Even though that's not the song I'm supposed to be thinking of. Let's go. Ooh, it's green light, let's go. I had an evil thought. I did a witch's laugh. Everyone watching got scared. Words came from the guy playing got freaked out and looked at the audience. Oh my god, Cole. Jesus Christ. And I shit you know the time this was gold. Jesus Christ, Cole. God damn it. That must have been fun. That must have been fun just trolling the hell out of him. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Where he put his hands on the control and look at the screens. You're so terrible, but oh my god. So terrible, but that's amazing. Did your friend know it was you? Or was it just only you that just, you know, did it? And it just let it happen? Bus, what the fuck are you doing? But that's crazy, holy shit. I told him after, okay, I see. Damn. That's something I don't know if I could. I mean, I'd freak the fuck out as well. We walked out. When we walked out, he was wondering why I was laughing. Jesus Christ. That must have been fun, though. I'd say that's funny. I mean, I feel sad for the group and him especially, the person playing the game especially, just being freaked the fuck out. Freaked the fuck out. There it is. But that's funny. That's really good. All right, so I'm gonna park up the truck park up right next to this truck. Let's put it on that. Let's not turn on that. Hey, I love Halloween. I love to scare people, and this is the best I could ever do. Not only I did scare the people, Slenderman scared them too on top of that. Jesus Christ. Damn, Cole. Well, that's pretty good, and it's raining in the game. Jesus. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to turn on my wipers, but I think that's where I'm gonna end the Truck and Talk Thursdays this week. I hate Halloween scary things. I hate scary things, but I'm okay for Halloween. I'm a weird person like that. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna end Truck and Talk Thursdays this week. I don't know if I want to do. I think I'm gonna do one more week of Euro Truck, and then we're gonna pop back into a Mary. Maybe not. I think I'm gonna wait for the new update from Mega Truck Simulator before I hop into that game. So I think we're gonna be sticking up with Euro Truck for quite a while. There's still a lot of places to explore in this map. It's a 68.89%, but one day we'll get this to 100%. And one day I'll eventually get more mods. And one day I'll get France. I want to get the France expansion one day, but not now. Later. So yeah, we'll stick with Euro Truck for quite a bit until the new update comes out. Again, thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys had a fun time watching. If you haven't followed me yet here on Twitch, follow me there. Follow me here. Follow me on YouTube. That's where I post the VODs for this one and a bunch of other Let's Plays. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see some random shit. Follow me on Instagram if you like to see some pretty shit. Like pictures. But anyways, this is Truck and Talk Thursday for the 3rd of May? May 3rd, yeah, because tomorrow is May the 4th, and Cinco de Mayo is on Saturday. So, hope you guys have a great week, great weekend, and I'll see you next week for more Truck and Talk Thursdays. Yeah, for now. So anyways, this is Spam Waits. See ya! That's the wrong key. I did not set that up correctly. Is it 9? 9. Got it. See ya! Blah 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 blah. Looks into the camera. I can't press yes.